This is Frankly Speaking with Muyiwa Afolabi. Information, education, reformation and transformation. Get ready. Renew your mind. Reset your mindset with insights, ideas, and strategies for everyday performance and success in your career and your business. Yes, it's possible. Yes, you can do it. Of course, you can achieve it. It's all in your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves and please receive Muyiwa Afolabi, your practical career success coach. Enjoy.
Hey, good morning, my friends. How are you this morning? Hope you slept well. This morning, I want to share on making a decision to act. Deciding to act. So I've titled this one, Decide and Do. Decide and do. Please try and think with me and get into my mind. I want you to flow with me and my reasoning and help me with my mindset this morning. I really think I need help. Maybe encouragement. Maybe motivation. I just need a kind of a kick, a spark. I need something to just start me off and drive me on. I can't keep this up on my own. I need help at this point. Something is definitely not in place. How can I keep living like this? Fearful, anxious, petrified, full of doubt, insecurity, and tensed, yet refuse to do something about it, even though I know I can and shall do something about it. You see, I know things aren't that easy in this country right now. As a nation, we are going through real challenges socially and economically. Truth is, we shall get there. But before we do get there, we have to survive through it now. Question is, why do I keep believing the answers to my challenges and lack and insufficiencies will come from anywhere else other than me? Why do I keep looking everywhere else but at myself for answers? Why can't I take responsibility for myself and deal with my challenges now? Why do I keep thinking the solution is with others? Why won't I decide and do the needful? You see, I've been married for some time now and I have 3 lovely children. By now, they are all in school, and over the years, the cost of education has been climbing term after term, session after session, not reducing. There is no promise or assurance education in future at the secondary and tertiary levels will become free or cheaper than currently is. And I know whether I do something about it or do nothing, that time will come for me to pay these fees. The clock keeps ticking. The kids keep growing. I'm definitely aware with what I'm earning today, my employment status and potential income, I may not be able to earn enough to meet up in future. Yes, I know it's trouble approaching. And in my mind, I'm hoping and believing someone will do something about it. A miracle will happen before then. What miracle? I do not know. How it will happen? I do not know. But I do know if I begin to make deliberate plans to improve my worth and grow my income, I will be able to more than foot the bills when the time comes. But guess what? Right now, I'm just thinking and worrying and doing nothing about it. It scares and worries me silly, yet I'm not doing anything to avert the crisis. Tell me, why am I undecided about doing something now? With a trend in the business world and as it affects my industry and organization, new skills, new competencies, abilities, and fresh capacities I need to remain relevant and useful. Many of my contemporaries have gone back to school, acquired higher degrees and qualifications, paid for their own training, and have drastically improved and even earned promotions 3-4 times over. Yet I remain stagnant and daily become less relevant because I'm not improving, I'm not growing, and I'm not chasing higher qualifications. I can't even use the latest office applications. I'm not very good with the computer. Our new operating processes have become digitalized. I can't as much as log on a system. I know the consequence of this will be redundancy and a termination of appointment ultimately. It scares me silly, It gives me a sleepless night. I'm really worried, yet I'm doing nothing about it. Why am I just thinking and not doing anything about the situation? Someone tell me why. You see, the MBA you acquired is not incompetence but just in certificate, because all through the program you never attended classes. You were too busy, so you didn't learn anything. You paid lecturers to obtain your grades, and you paid someone to do your project for you. You had the certificate but lack the knowledge. Now you've been promoted on the account of the certificate, and you are sure you can't effectively deliver on expectations. It's time you sit down and carry out real self-development. It's time to sit down and read and develop yourself. But you just won't. You love football and love to hang out with the guys, and you love fashion as well. Your looks is top of mind, and you need to shop regularly for clothes, make your hair, and do what other trendy ladies do. Your ignorance will soon expose and embarrass you, and you need to read and improve yourself. Yet you have not and cannot just sit and read. The clock is ticking. You're really worried and scared, but you keep dismissing the fear and suppressing your anxiety. Why can't you just do what is needful and secure your job and career future? Why are you undecided? Why can't you just do it? Dear friend, making it through life, moving forward, is through decision and action. To be a high achiever, you must decide and do. Many times we become overwhelmed by our challenges and issues in life. We become afraid and unsure. We become discouraged and just expect things to fall in place naturally. Truth is, this is a risky approach to living. To be confident about your future, you must make a decision and act on it today. We know there are some important decisions we need to make immediately to avert some future problems and challenges, but we just lack the guts and keep going back and forth till it's too late. When you know you have issues and challenges and you refuse to deliberately face it and deal with it, you become uncomfortable, unhappy, anxious, and distracted. Taking decisions and action always mark a turning point in one's life. Everything else flows with and after a decision has been made. There are so many things a man cannot do, decide, or act upon pertaining to marriage if the woman he's wooing is yet to say yes. After she says yes, many things will then begin to take shape, make sense, and fall in place. My dear friend, learn to make good decisions and act on them immediately. It's the skill and discipline of successful people. I know many are reluctant today because they are unsure of the outcomes and they are afraid of making mistakes because they indulge in self-pity and hate regrets. Guess what? There is nothing wrong with mistake because it's not finite. There is what is called correction, making the wrong right. Make the attempt, make the mistake, correct your mistake, get it right, and make progress. It's far better than not moving at all. Your mistake is the reason why a pencil has eraser. To be an achiever, you don't always have to make the right decision. It's about making decisions right. So when you miss it, correct it. That's the path to achievements. Accept feedback and self-correct. You will always gain. Dear friend, decide and do it now. I believe you've learned something from today's episode of this talk show. For questions, inquiry, and counseling on today's topic, please tweet at me. My handle is @FranklyAfolabi, @FranklyAfolabi. Or better still, simply log on to www.muyiwaafolabi.com for further details.